So family, this story comes from Georgia. There was a black teenager whose name was Vincent Truitt, who was fatally shot by a Cobb County police officer at the end of a car chase in July of 2020. And his family filed a $150 million lawsuit, and the lawsuit was dismissed on the grounds of qualified immunity. Wow. It just shows you the low standards that law enforcement are held to. And so there was a vehicle chase back in July of 2020 where Vincent Truitt was the passenger, not the driver, a passenger, and he was just 17 years old. And so there was a car chase. He got out of the vehicle, and a police officer claimed there was a firearm in this 17-year-old's hand, and that he was running from the police. He was not running towards the officer, but running away from the officer when he was fatally shot. And a Cobb County grand jury ruled that the shooting was somehow justified in February of 2021. And that caused massive outrage, and it should have caused massive outrage. And the jury declined to bring charges against the officer who fatally shot a 17-year-old who was retreating from him. Think about that for a second. And the district judge decided to dismiss the lawsuit, which alleged Fourth Amendment violations on qualified immunity grounds. So the judge granted this police officer qualified immunity. So when people say things like, oh, just take it to court, don't say things like that. And I already know what someone's going to reply with in the comment section. Oh, well, he could have had a firearm, or the officer. If you leave comments like that, I'm not even going to discuss things with you. You know what's going to happen, so don't bother doing it. Find another channel to go and troll on. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff when it comes to what happens to my folks, okay? This kind of stuff shows you a consistent pattern, whereas black people, we are tired of having conversations with you. Something has to happen. Our children are not safe on the streets due to these road pirates, these race soldiers, this slave patrol that we call U.S. law enforcement. Our children are not safe from these monsters, and something has to happen. And what that something is, it might have to come to the streets, man. Seriously.